Ang mga showbiz chismis at balita. Maiba naman tayo. Level up sa chismis. Level up sa balita. Level up sa showbiz ganap. Sa likod ng ingay, pasabog at saya. Level up Showbiz Saturday. Showbiz Saturday. With entertainment guru Noel Ferrer and Company. Tuwing Sabado, alas 3 hanggang alas 5 ng hapon. It's a day with Noel Ferrer. Bes, may nanalo na. Level up Showbiz Saturday. Mapapakinggan sa DZIQ 990 at mapapanood sa Inquirer 990 Television sa Digital TV. Level up! Level up Showbiz Saturday with entertainment guru Noel Ferrer.
Okay. It's 3:12. Dapat 3 o'clock habit. Level up sa showbiz balita, level up sa ganap, level up sa saya. And we shall level up in terms of relevance and goodwill. And there are a lot of things we have to talk about ngayong 3 o'clock habit natin. Now at 3 o'clock, we end at 5 o'clock sa airwaves and on Facebook and on social media. Radio Inquirer 990 AM. And then, napapanood mo rin tayo sa mga application, mobile app, Radio Inquirer. Download sa free app store or Google Play Store for iOS and Android users. At nandito din po tayo sa Beam channel sa lahat ng mga may mga DG boxes, sa cable box systems. Nandito po ang mga kabatch ko. Kabatch ko po sa batch 22 ng Ricky Lee Writing Workshop. Ito po, nandito day 0 before ng, anong tawag doon, community quarantine. Ano to, age before beauty o yung pinakabunso na lang muna? Siguro.
Maganda.
Okay. No. This is also our parang pre-birthday celebration sa aming maestro na si Ricky Lee. Ayun, we'll have him on the air in a while. So, while they're monitoring, Ram, hello, Jerry, hello. No, but we're talking about sabi nila plague, no? The health emergency that we're faced with, yung COVID-19 emergency situation. Pero yung una, nandito po si Direk galing sa pag-shoot sa Laguna. So, nandito siya at kakwentuhan nyo tayo, what's good and new with you? Fifth Solomon's here! Hello! We just miss you. How are you? Oo. Game.
Dalawang mic mo.
Stop production. Ikaw pa. Dalawa, Herbert at saka Mikoy, di ba? Okay. Paano nasa klase? Fifth, how are you? Quezon pala, okay. So,
kami doon, medyo taga Maynila kami, so kinakatakutan kami. Kami ang sigado.
No, but the thing is, we have to finish it. Kasi yun nga, stop production ng lahat. At pag-uusapan natin yan. So,
Actually, in the middle of our shoot, parang meron ng mga naglalabas na news, diba? And
That's true.
Yung mga Viber group, mga WhatsApp.
At umuuwi na yung mga taga probinsya.
So yung mga staff namin, pati yung mga artistas, medyo nag-aalala na sila kasi baka hindi makauwi dahil nga meron pang, hindi pa clear yung lockdown news that time. Pero
siguro by that time, si Raisa Senon sinabihan na hindi natuloy ang probinsyano at ang yung favorite actor na si Zian Lim ay sinabihan na rin na yung Love Thy Woman ay hindi na rin tuloy ang taping kasi pag-usapan natin mamaya na all the ABS-CBN shows halt din lahat ng taping nila at airing.
Studios, I think Viva Regal. And
We're waiting actually for GMA to announce and also TV5. So that's what's good and new with Direct Fifth Solomon. And now the controversial directors here also. Hindi tuloy Beauty ba? Kailangan mo na ganun na. Hindi tuloy ang Sinag Maynila. Ikaw daw ang may sala. Nandito po. The controversial director. And now sabi niya sa amin, hindi siya iiyak. Not for Vanessa. Not for Kapatid naman natin yun. Here's Direct J Alterejos. Hello J, how are you? What's good and new with you?
Well, everything is doing well.
Oh my God, everything's doing well.
And we're doing a lot of things and we have plans. So, still showing the film.
When? Kasi ikaw, isa ka rin sa na-cancel kasi sa UP Film Center, you were supposed to have a forum last when?
Last Friday.
Friday the 13th
Friday the
naman kasi
13th.
kapatid.
Yeah.
And then, what happened? So, were you supposed to watch or to show the film?
Yeah.
Pero tapos na or...
latest work in progress.
Lahat na lang work in
Yeah,
progress,
of course.
di ba?
Always a
Tawang-tawa
work
si
in
Brad
progress.
kasi.
Everything is a work in progress.
Okay, so, what has happened to the film?
The film, we're almost done with it. No,
Okay.
Everything, and it has undergone different
A lot of revisions.
It's
Credits
more
na lang, no?
entertaining.
Credits na lang.
Credits na lang.
Hindi, may contribution naman tayong lahat. Ako,
Yeah, of course.
music at saka ano,
But
yung
I
ano.
think I will revise some. I will take out some of the names from our batch.
Hindi, yaman mo na yun.
Sige,
No,
Lili.
ito yung,
kaaway ni
Sino
Jay?
yan?
hindi. Ganun naman yung love-hate relationship. Anyway, yung can. I heard you're gunning for hindi.
No.
Ang grabe ang denial ng no.
No.
So, tuloy ba ang can?
Festivals are not our priority.
Oh, may ganon.
Showing it to the people is our priority.
Okay, nag-MTRCB na ba?
Do we need MTRCB to show?
Ay, may ganon pala. So, controversial. Sandali. Well, mamaya tanungin
Kailangan
natin.
ng MTRCB pag UP.
No.
Hindi, UP and CCP exempted
Yeah.
siya. So, we'll go back to Jay
Yes.
later. Now, here is the couple. Ang tawag sa kanila, the Corona couple. Sa kanila, ang Corona. Why? Because two of their projects, faithful nga, two of their projects medyo nasagasaan ng coronavirus. The first one, yung Motel Acacia.
Yes,
Nandito
yes.
po yung director. Unahin na natin siya. Ang
In
first...
English, Char.
In English nga, no?
Nakakadala.
The first one who ever saw Jay's film, di ba? Ang he's a pinaka studios and I guess our valedictorian. Sabihin na natin siya yung valedictorian ng batch. Ako, kasi international student. Ganun talaga. Now, here's Brad Liu, direct Brad Liu. How's this film? Kumusta yung Motel Acacia? Motel Acacia.
Not doing too well, is
Yeah,
it?
very honest, di ba? So paano ang pamana na kay Ava? So tuition
Hindi daw niya
fee.
naintindihan kasi.
So how's that?
I don't know. I mean, it's one of those situations where you know, you want it to do well at the same time.
That's
It's
true.
against the common good for you.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
asking people to go out to the cinema and gather, right? So it's just one of those things that you can't really do much. Yeah.
So but it's not the end of of Motel Acacia. Like we
No,
can
no.
show it again
No,
or
yeah.
probably have international release or some other streaming devices. No, let's go to the
Let's go to the
producer. Let's
producer.
go to the
Yeah.
producer. Oh, talaga hindi na makahintay. The most beautiful of the lot. Anyway,
Yes.
kahit magalit si Fifth. Here's our muse for today. Bianca Balbuena Liu. At yun, ulirang ina kasi yun nga, sana si Ava's okay already.
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay. Bianca, how's Motel Acacia?
Well, the first day, 3,000 people watched.
Oh my
it was,
God.
it was not what we expected or what we hoped for. Pero
3,000
it's better
people
than-
watching pero maraming MTRCB card.
Oo. Hindi ko alam pa.
Oo nga.
I think it's good. Better naman because
That people
we were
watch.
really expecting so low. Kasi,
That's true.
kasi
My
diba,
God,
it was-
Monday, nag-invite ito, di ba, premiere night.
Yes.
Nako, the cancellation couple din ng no? Oo nga. Tapos nun, and then, paano yun?
Talaga nag-away. Si
call?
Vanyas, in-invite ko.
On cam. Pero
No,
nun,
no,
whose call was that? To call off
they
call of
asked
the
us, they
premiere
asked
night?
us if we wanna cancel the premiere night. Kasi what if may isang taong ma-infect tapos galing para sa premiere, alam mo yun,
That's
ang
true,
daming
that's
apektado, and then we said we can go on with the
Kasi weekend
release.
pa lang, di ba? Weekend
Yeah.
pa lang iniisip na ng mga tao, magsasabi na no classes, di ba? Kala natin magiging favorable for the film. But people didn't go to the malls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't go to the malls, pero ang hirap mag-invite. Alam mo, ang hirap ng posisyon namin ni Bradley kasi we want the film to do well because we have stakes in it, but
Pero
also...
nakita mo yung mga kaibigan mo yung sasabihin, over there. Gaganon
Oo,
agad.
oo,
Pero
oo.
nag-cancel ng last minute. Yun na nga parang,
Yes.
well, but sabi mo, streaming will be high soon.
I think dahil nasa...
So the tapes, yung second project nila with yun na nga, Samuel B. and Yasi
Nasa bahay
Pressman.
mga tao, so I think tataas yung screening. Yung
Streaming.
streaming. Netflix, I Want, Hook, lahat yan, I think.
Sana taasan naman nila yung bayad sa inyong mga producers. Pero may ceiling naman yata sila na 1 million.
Yes, pero yung content making will stop because we have to stop shooting also.
That's
Oo.
true.
For
That's
a
true.
month. Kawawa yung mga paid daily.
Yes,
ng
yes.
mga tao.
Okay. Now, we have to go through what happened during the week dito sa ating showbiz rampa. Tapos magko-comment lang tayo sa lahat ng mga nangyari. Nandito si Fifth. So, nandito po ang ating showbiz rampa.
Ano ba ang mga pangyayari sa showbiz noong nakaraang linggo? Heto na ang Showbiz Rampa!
Okay. So, the first thing that happened, well, that was number one, yung cancellation ng classes. Was it favorable to the people? Yun nga, parang ako, it just parang affirmed the fact na dapat ready tayo digitally. Or people should be ready online, education to be online. So, yeah.
Yes, so
What's your
UP din
reflection?
naman kasi I'm a professor
Yes,
and then
yes.
they asked us to have online classes until the end of the semester.
Pero kapatid, parang ang hirap noon, no?
Mahirap.
Makapag bigay, kasi I also taught in UP, no? Magbigay ka lang ng assignment na magbibigay may reading materials, hindi mo ma-expect lahat who can afford, like even buy newspapers.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
yun. Sa Ateneo naman, meron ng lending ng computers. Yun parang may gano'n, parang computers being lent to mga scholars, etc. etc. But parang inevitable na yata magtatapos yung SEM na yun, matatapos online. But sang-ayon ba kayo dun sa pass and fail grading system because of what's happening?
I don't think so.
Hindi, dapat pa rin, no, aptitude hanggang dulo.
Oo.
So, well, it's an emergency, but the thing here is, sana masustain pa rin yung, I think 2 weeks pa before end of classes. So, hindi pass or fail. So, hindi kayo sang-ayon doon. And then, came the postponement of things, of events. Nag-announce ba yung Alanis Morissette? Sila yata yung, the postponement, sila yata yung pinakatahimik, na, kasi they were sold out, di ba, agad-agad. 2 days. So they had to open another day. Pero sila yung hindi na ga-announce or quietly yata yung Ovation Productions nagbabalik na ng tickets, nag-refund ng tickets. And then yung Ogie Ian Veneracion, Ramahari, Band's Visit, yung sa amin na Odette Quesada, Peta Under Your Skin, Daang Docu, the festival, and your favorite, si Nagmaynila was So how did you
Ikaw nagpakalat ng virus
How do you feel about it was sila naman yung una, kaya dapat
di ba,
yan. That's a good call.
See, if they just allowed the film, there wouldn't be
Actually, that was my
and
point.
Must have been cancelled anyway.
That was my point. Kung kasi, Jay, tama na yung No, ang point ko parang napaghandaan nyo pa sana or napag-usapan nyo, hindi ura-urada na tipong nagkasundo kayo sa anong i-edit at hindi i-edit kasi hindi mo naman talaga i-edit. So, when they said you were not faithful to the original script or material submitted, you could have like settled it. Ano ba yung original material? There was no debate and then suddenly, yun na, parang you were ousted dun sa roster. Who replaced your
No.
or what replaced your entry? Wala. So it's not. So you think it's a better proposition na ilipat sa ibang playdate?
Which one?
Yung Sinag Maynila.
I don't know. I don't care about that.
Okay. Sige. So kahit sabihin na Jay, hindi.
But I think all events, I think it's a better
yeah.
proposition. Of course, it's
Yeah.
always better kasi wala
That's
wala
true.
tayong magagawa ngayon.
Well, even Art in the Park, which is supposed to be tomorrow sa Salcedo, the Filipino Food Fair na dapat na sa Mega Mall, yung Box Office Entertainment Awards, kawawa naman si Alden tsaka si Catherine, awardan din sila. So, yun, hindi rin matutuloy tomorrow.
The
Yes.
cinemas will be closed ba? Because the cinemas are not allowing us to pull out the film.
Nandun pa rin, pero option nila yun hanggang 8 o'clock in the evening. Yun
Okay.
yata yung last na pronouncement. Na sana, parang, yung utilities lang, yung parang the ones that are really readily needed by the people, like the groceries, the ones who provide services, yung mga hospitals, yun yung naka-open. Pero yung iba, kung pwede magsara to minimize movement.
Okay.
I don't know what you think about it. 50 ka, okay lang.
Grabe ang lalim kasi ng mga usapan.
Hindi naman. Pwede naman. Pwede naman mamaya Tagalog. Hindi, pero gaano ka kaapektado dun sa announcement? Nung, okay, Hindi naman lockdown.
Affected din kasi meron akong project ngayon, di ba? With
Correct,
Viva. Tapos
So, walang shooting.
cancel kami. Dapat last 4 days na lang kami.
Oh my
Tapos
God.
nag-cancel.
Nanghinabol ba kay Playdate?
Wala naman, pero
No, alam ko
meron silang
Hindi ba
deadline.
PPP yan?
Hindi
Kasi
na.
20th, March 20 yung deadline.
Yun yung gusto namin, pero sana. Pero tapos
Gusto
may
ni Jay yun eh. Actually,
gusto niya rin.
I was telling Jay, baka pwede niyong isubmit sa PPP and try, di ba? If they will accept it. But are you ready to exhibit it there?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an
Anywhere.
option.
I mean,
Basta
as long as it
mapalabas.
gets shown, yeah.
Okay,
Kahit
tignan natin. So, apektado yung mga
Tapos
yung mga
meron pa kasi
artista.
ako mga ibang projects na gagawin.
Ikaw na.
Mukhang pag nag-resume na, magsasabay-sabay na,
Yes.
'di ba? Ang hirap nung ganun,
You are
lalo
so
na.
blessed.
Lalo na pag ikaw yung director, parang nakakapagod siya.
Pero ang tanong, bayad ka na ba?
Bayad na, hindi tayo.
At least that. No.
And
I have
back up.
explained why. Some of the actors in ABS, I think may prorated salary na tipong, wala tayong taping for 1 month. Magkano ba yung salary mo? Parang may percentage yung salary. It's work not done, but they're given that incentive for being there in the production at 1 month silang matitenga. Do you have that thing? Parang,
Per
sa
project-
pelikula wala kasi.
Per
no?
project kasi kami. Per project, iba-ibang
That's
tao.
true, that's
so,
true.
ang hirap niya i-monitor. Ang dami din naming masustall na productions. For cinema, when we have one for Cinemalaya, and we have one for I Want. So, ang daming masustop.
Pero,
Oo,
kasi yung pelikula or anything creative, okay pa yan eh. Kasi you can pick up from where you've
Yeah.
left off.
Yes. And you
Kung
can focus on
pagkain
writing.
yan.
Yeah.
Yun nga maganda, no?
Ang industry
1 month ka
mahirap
magsusulat.
eh.
1 month
April
ka
15
magsulat.
ba yung lifting ng
Supposedly, but we're not sure. We're not sure.
Magpipeak pa yung virus.
Ayun nga. So pag-usapan natin yung pronouncements ng government, but then let's talk about some other issues here, no. So
Ito lahat?
Heart lang natin. Heart Evangelista showing that social maganda. Social Hermes mask. Ano masasabi mo dyan, Fifth? Tinalo ka niya.
Hindi ko kinaya yung issue.
Nakita ko nga yun sa Twitter.
Nakita mo yan na pinag-usapan.
Gusto ko magpaambon na sa kanya.
Pagandahan na Okay, kayong dalawa, Hollywood actor na si Tom Hanks at Mrs. Kasi Mrs. at, ayun, malaking balita kahapon yung pagkakaroon ng virus or parang yun, sa shooting.
Sino?
Yun, si Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks?
Pati yung
Hindi
kinaya
mag-asawa.
ni
So, kayo
Forrest
mag-asawa.
Gump.
Oo. So, what do you think of that?
Kaya dapat
what was your reaction?
Stop shoot muna tayo.
Totoo.
Okay.
Kasi kakalat yan.
Since isyong mag-asawa pa rin, kasalang Richard at Sarah postponed dahil sa COVID.
Oo.
Pati, sino? Richard
Pero hindi
Gutierrez
ko
and
kinaya
Sarah
yung mga
Labati.
ninong at ninang nila.
Yeah.
Yes, kasi magkikita dapat sila Bakit go? Talaga?
Lampara.
Hindi. Yung
ko
parang
mag-ikot
kakaiba.
ng
na
solicitation,
just good,
ano?
no? Yeah, maganda. Tapos yung mga senators na naka-quarantine din. No? So what is your reaction to that? Na nagulat naman tayo kay Bianca Manalo na nag-volunteer na, ako din naka-quarantine kasi yung jawang senador, si Sherwin Gatchalian, nag-voluntary quarantine.
Yeah.
So, well, that's
What's your
the case,
reaction
no? What's your reaction? Senator Bong Revilla, nagka-quarantine daw. Huwag ka nang sumagot. Okay, baka ma-Janine Gutierrez ka. Okay, go.
I think it's good that all these
They're volunteering.
No, that they're coming out publicly because these are people where everyone looks for showbiz,
true.
for gossip, and to know that these very strong and powerful people are also affected. I think
That's true.
the people should take it very seriously that
Parang
anyone could-
calamities
yeah.
or these emergencies
Yeah.
events up us all.
Yeah,
no?
the virus is a great equalizer.
That's
Yeah.
true. Maganda yung point. Ako, baka mamaya hindi nanonood sa
Pero
Yeah, okay.
huwag natin kalimutan that the most vulnerable population are the poor.
The
Exactly.
poor.
Quite
That's
generalized.
true.
And
That's
Yeah.
true.
How do they practice?
Kaya mamaya pag
How do
sinuri
they even buy a
natin,
mask?
pag sinuri natin yung MRT, LRT, di ba?
Oo.
Sige, paano
Diba,
mo,
parang
so...
they live in such a small
Yeah.
space and
Kakatabi
how will
lahat.
you
Nagulat
practice
ako,
social
tama nga
distance?
pala, no? Tama ka yung si Digong at saka si Boss Vic, ninong pala dun sa Sara Labati, Richard Gutierrez wedding na supposedly today. So, Tom
At si
Hanks...
Carlo Katigbang ata, na crush ng bayan.
Okay, yes. Pero sabi ng Senado, I don't know, Kongreso pala, na kahit recess na sila, yung ABS franchise pwede pa ring dingyan. Pero at least now, more than the franchise story, na di ba every Friday meron silang rally sa labas. Well, we're still fighting for that, for press freedom and freedom of expression. Yun, parang tuloy pa rin yun, pero well, yung hierarchy of values, life is more important. Okay. Ito, go.
May tinwitin ako na parang social distancing is a privilege. Kasi hindi mo...
Ay, ang ganda.
Hindi talaga siya...
Ang ganda.
Paano mo mapapag-practice nun yung mga nandun sa
That's a good
nakatira
point.
dun sa ilalim ng bridge, yung mga nagko-commute.
That's a good point. Oh, himayin natin yan. Yung last na lang para kay Jay para mag-comment. Sabihin mo na lang ha. Oh, Mike Tan nanawagan. Hello, nanawagan siya kasi nawala daw yung wedding ring. O yun, hindi mo ba kinuha, Jay? Matagal na kayo. Okay, guys. So, hindi mo
Uso yung nagkakawalaan ng wedding ring.
bakit nawala sa inyo?
Muntik na kaming mag-break dahil nawala sa dagat. Buti na lang nakita ng mga tao. Tapos si Dan at si Tonet, di ba nag-post si Tonet na muntik na wala yung engagement ring. Okay lang yan.
So,
Hindi, okay lang
wedding. So, mas importante yung commitment. So, sa kayo nga, walang wedding
Yes.
ring, di ba? Okay, so yun
So,
yun.
commitment is more important even if I lose this, I'm committed to you.
Ang mahal ng
Na-connect talaga lahat ng mga balita.
Ang mahal
Ang mahal ng wedding ring. Ang mahal
In
din.
Tagalog.
Ang mahal
Parang din ang
din.
butala cash.
Diba? Well, hindi ba yun yung talinhaga ng pagmamahal at pagmumura? Yun, the greater value, yun talaga yung mas mahal mo. Oo. At pag nagmumura ka, at palagi nating nakikita sa TV din yan, it talks about the value, how you value the people, and how you value the people na kausap mo. So, yun yun. Anyway, we'll talk about the specifics of the COVID-19 community. Was that community quarantine? At bakit hindi lockdown? After this, after 2 songs, ito na, naging viral
Nakanta
din
si
yung...
Noel?
Hindi, si Gary Valenciano. We gathered like very inspirational songs. Si Gary V like had a recording of Take Me Out of the Dark, which was like really heartfelt. Okay naman. And then, since today is also Rico Yan's birthday, supposedly dapat 45th birthday niya. Well, he could have been the leader that we wanted, sana, from our industry. Yan. Well, we pay tribute to him also this week, his birthday. We'll take a break as we talk off-air kung paano namin himay-himayin yung policies ng gobyerno at paano tayo mag-a-adjust sa entertainment industry dun sa nangyayaring lockdown daw. Pero ano sabihin, lockdown, not a lockdown, but community quarantine.
Hindi kasi ma-explain ng president.
Ito na po.
Oo.
Just what is it in me? Sometimes I just don't know what keeps me in your love. Why you never let me go. And though you're in me now, I fall and hurt you still. My Lord, please show me how to know just how you feel. You have forgiven me too many times it seems. I feel I'm not what you might call a worthy Christian after all. And though I love you so, temptation finds its way to me. Teach me to trust in you with all of my heart, to lean not on my own understanding. I just forget you won't give me what I can't bear. Take me out of the dark, my Lord. I don't wanna be there. You never left my side. You gave your hand to me to hold, oh Jesus. I'm no longer in the cold. And yeah, I leave you there when I feel satisfied. I'd like to thank you every day, not only when I feel that way. I never knew a man who'd give his life for sinners like me. And yet, because each morning and you feel like calling, I'll be there for you. When the road seems uncertain and you can't stop the hurting, I'll be there for you. When there's no one beside you, I'll be there to guide you, catch you each time you fall. When the stars won't shine anymore, I'll be there. When the world is unkind and your dreams they need more time, I'll be there for you. If the rules they keep breaking and the future is fading, I'll be there for you. The rainbow will end in the palm of your hand. Don't ever let it go. When the stars won't shine anymore, I'll be there. Who knows where we'll go? What will tomorrow bring? But we have each other, just hold on tight. We can take to the skies and I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. The rainbow will end in the palm of your hand. Don't ever let it go. When the stars won't shine anymore, I'll be there. The rainbow will end in the palm of your hand. Don't ever let it go. When the stars won't shine anymore, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Level Up Showbiz Saturday with entertainment guru Noel Ferrer.
Ayan na. Mas marami ho kaming chismisan off-camera and now we're talking about
Na-record ba yun?
what happens sa NCR, National Capital Region, during a community quarantine. Number one, we'll ask them to react, the panels to react. Are my classmates? Okay,
The economy.
classes are suspended until April 12. Anong masasabi mo doon? Go ikaw.
Okay lang kasi meron mga bata talaga prone din talaga, 'di ba?
Bata talaga. Okay.
Tsaka pag group group talaga 'di ba? Mahirap yung
Pero
mga
ito, magagather mo ba talaga fifth yung mga tao na mag-aral kayo? Kung depende na rin sa homeschool kasi nangyayari yan.
sa bahay.
Kaya kunyari kayo na lang. Ikaw, di ba ang saya-saya ng mga bata na wala lang pasok?
Oo.
So we just have to like do something para mapag-aral sila and go online, really. So,
kailangan talaga tulong din ng mga parents and guardians talaga.
Now, since you are employers also, paano yung work at home? Paano, well, how do you, in the States kasi, nangyayari yan, di ba? Kung 4 days sa work nila, pero 1 day sa bahay na. How do you monitor that in well, sa factory pwede kasi. Pero ito, paano sa Philippines?
Well,
In the
directors will have to focus on writing for the moment.
Yeah.
And your pre-production is all virtual communication.
Totoo.
Pero hindi lang nga kayo makakashoot talaga.
So it's really all pre-prod or post-prod na gagawin nyo.
Yeah.
So,
That's a
for
month of
entertainment.
pre-production or
Then,
post-production.
if pinapractice yung, ano yun, walang body contact, ayoko yung
Oh
social
my
distancing,
God,
walang
ang
body
hirap
contact
doon, no?
sa post, then the feedbacking can be online.
Online also.
Yeah.
you can
That's
send
true.
files.
That's true. So, well, we understand that in entertainment. Although ngayon, halt talaga. Stop all the tapings, all the shootings. Next, mass gatherings are suspended. So,
I agree.
amenable. Ako, oo naman yan.
Oo,
Yeah,
Because
dapat.
that's
makes
what
total
happened.
sense.
it
Yeah.
makes sense.
That's what happened in Korea. I mean, sa misa,
The church,
sa mass.
right?
Yeah.
The church.
Yeah.
So, okay lang na starting tomorrow. Yesterday kasi, malaking usapan yung titigil ba yung mga misa. Yung iba, discussion daw ng pare kung
It shouldn't
itutuloy.
be, no?
But now, yun, yung options na mag-TV mass or if film na lang
Yeah.
yung mass tapos ibibeam na at yun accessible sa Facebook.
I think I want to volunteer and I will be in charge in the collecting
Film.
donations online.
Ibang klase din
Through my
to.
GCash or anything.
Akala ko magbindita.
Nako, kaya ang
He's
church
joking,
na
guys. He's
nasisilip,
joking.
di ba?
Nagsimba ako nung last Sunday.
Okay.
Parang meron na rin sila yung mga donation online na lang din.
Oh, wow!
Wala nang pasa-pasa.
I told you.
Para hindi na ano.
Oo, parang inano pa nila yung process. Pinalabas
Ang
pa
galing,
nila.
ah.
Yes.
Pero ikaw, pag nagko-communion, fifth,
Uy!
di ano ka pa rin?
bawal eh,
Paano
hindi yun, no?
yun,
Paano
no?
Hindi ko sure kasi sa yung born again yung pinuntahan ko. So, parang walang... Hindi ko alam kung may ganun ba sa born again.
Mas gusto mo bang sinusubuan ka? Ganon?
Hindi ako familiar sa mga ganyan.
Okay, sige.
Paano yung mga Tinder and Bumble?
Yun, dapat nga may Tinder date ako kahapon. May Tinder!
Wala,
So, wala.
8 o'clock.
Tinanong ako naka-Tinder date ko na.
Okay.
Tuloy ba tayo? Sabi ko,
Kissing, gano'n.
for everyone's safety, hindi muna.
Kala ko pwede. Basta before 8 o'clock.
So, natulog na lang kami ng 12 a.m. Nagkwentuhan lang sa online. Online!
That's
Tinder ba talaga?
Tinder.
Okay, maganda
Tinder,
naman yun.
Tinder.
Next, ano? Siya yung kinikilig. Okay, another one. MRT, LRT, PNR are in operation pero observing social distancing. Paano
How does
yun?
that work?
I
though,
don't know. Actually, yun yung gusto kong tanongin.
Do they
If
limit
we have
the
that.
passengers?
Or like a seat and then
per
empty
trip?
seat
And that's what they want also in groceries daw na may distance. So parang before 10 people muna nasa loob tapos next paglabas na in Japan ganun yata yung ginagawa nila. And they follow na tipong after 10 people nakaalis saka lang
And
magpapapasok
then
ulit.
sanitize and then pass.
Pero that is if we have enough vehicles like to transport people. Pero dito yata parang di ba nakatayo yung mga tao habang may nakaupo pa. So how will that work?
Hindi mag-work.
Hindi mag-work.
I mean, there will be people who will be forced to go out and
That's true.
no, so
Or maybe they should encourage really the work from home and then the government should give subsidy to the people.
Yun yung hinihintay. Kasi in Europe, they do that. There's a certain set fee to cover for basic
The 1 month
needs.
of
That's
basic
true.
Kasi
Yun nga
pag sinabi mong work from home, syempre hindi
Ang ganda ng point.
paano mabubuhay yung pamilya ko
Ang
for a
ganda ng
month,
point.
diba?
And then iba-iba pa yung standard,
And
di ba?
Remember, there are jobs that do not allow you to work from home.
Yes,
Like, you know,
exactly.
Like what? Go.
Like the manual
Physical
Labor? Oo,
jobs.
correct.
How about the health practitioners, right? The nurses, they still gotta go in.
The
I
frontliners.
know, di
These are the people in
ba?
the front lines. no?
At naging emergency pa talaga na
Tapos
tipong walang...
Di ba pag imbalsamador ka ba, dadalhin mo sa
Naku, punchline na yan sa social media. Dinala mo pa rin dito. So, other things, other yung work from home. Ako, magagawa mo yon kasi yun nga, editing.
Yeah.
that
Pero
for-
ibang work nga hindi. Like yung mga sa trabaho sa hospital, pati mga labor nga, kasi may mga cameraman, ganyan. Hindi man
Ito
sila
nakita natin yung next land, domestic, air, sea travel are suspended.
In the
Nga,
Philippines,
kita
within.
in with out yun nga within the Philippines and then Metro Manila, outside Metro Manila. Ngayon, nakita natin, there's a surge of people going to the bus stations yesterday hanggang ngayon para makaalis. And then,
That's
you have a good
scary, no?
point there, no? Na baka ito pwedeng maging carriers din.
Yeah, that's scary.
So,
how do you monitor now?
It's going to the provinces now.
So hindi talaga sapat. It's not sufficient that you like have the temperature monitor, parang ganon.
But the incubation period is 2 weeks. So
Oh my God. So how's that? So wala no way we can like monitor. Like you could get 36, 30, 37. So walang ano. So air travel. So may mga tanong pa diyan na pag kunyari nasa northern part, kunyari Baguio or Pampanga ka pupunta, pero dito ka sa NAIA magaland, so hindi ka pwedeng dumaan sa Metro Manila, so it's locked down. So you have to like stay in Metro Manila until the end of the quarantine area, schedule. So they're encouraging people to like land sa Clark and some other vicinity. So ang hirap talaga ngayon rebooking and booking your flights.
But international flights are still on.
Yes, and then we're still.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
And even nung nga walang travel ban ng China, yung mga sa China, parang yun kala ko parang lahat ng merong history nga ng ng disease. So
China is just waiting for us to seek help.
Seek help. And they will help. Yun siguro yung pinaka-ano. So, are you ready now? Well, parang you're really not leaving for Holy Week, no? Or you dropped all your plans?
Yeah, dropped all our plans.
The family is trying to go to Baguio for Holy Week, pero yun nga, hindi rin nga matutuloy.
Festivals are being postponed. Tribeca, Udine, South by Southwest. I think Cannes will be postponed.
So
Cancelled or
paano
postponed,
na?
I don't know, but I think yun.
So people are ready, no? Or or they just have to follow?
We don't have
I don't think they are ready. The festivals,
Ang ganda nito.
wala
Ang ganda
silang
nito.
health insurance. Wala silang insurance for this outbreak.
Okay.
For pandemic na pala. Wala
Okay.
silang insurance. Diba?
Yeah.
That's
And there's
why
no alternative for festivals to be on, even if people are not gathering.
online.
digital.
Now they're
May ibang festival, docu-festivals na digital.
Pwede. Kasi now they're planning sa Philippines naman na digital concerts na pwedeng i-air. If you film na lang, kasi limited number of people lang, Ramahari, ganun yata yung gagawin nila. If you film sa CCP and don't make it available for people to watch. So, yun na, boom talaga ng digital platform.
Yes, everybody's gonna
So,
watch
alam
online.
natin yung pupupuntahan.
So, the tapes, March 18.
Ayan,
streaming!
maganda! Nakapag-vlog!
On the tapes, and in April, Noms are nocturnal sa
Oh,
Manila.
ayan
We
na,
have-
meron yan. So, ibig sabihin yan, ikaw, meron kang digital platform.
Thank you na lang ako sa ano.
I-access mo na sa kanila.
Pero www.
Oh, di ba? May
Doon sa
sarili
website.
sila.
Okay,
Tapos ito next, flexi work arrangements are advised in the private sector. Maliban sa atin, ano pa yung pwedeng mag-flexi work? Banks, hindi daw eh. I asked mga bangko, hindi. They just have
Online bank.
online banking.
Pero
Pero
limited.
yung mga tao
Insecurity
sa bank,
data.
Checks.
Oo. Tayo, pero yung mga
Yung mga-
tao sa bank, ano pa rin eh, person to person.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dito magkakaalaman ko ano palang kayang gawin na ano.
Online sa bahay.
Yes. Like what? Sige, maganda pag-usapan yun. Ano ba yung industries na pwedeng i-run na ng online? Di ba mga supermarkets in other countries, di ba? Halos wala namang tao. And then,
Parang delivery.
honor
meron
system
sa
lang
delivery.
talaga. Ayun,
Yes,
tama.
meron.
Delivery. So,
Like, who handles your
yun.
groceries mo?
Mga lalamove and mga ganyan.
But you know what
no?
can
They'll be
you know what can run
boom yan.
online, right?
What?
Pogo.
Aray ko, punchline yun. Pero yun nga yung source nga rin ng ano, no? Paano ba?
Protected yun eh. So,
Tanggapin na lang natin ba? Yun talaga. My God! Brad, dito talaga natin pinag-uusapan yun. And next, employees from provinces may enter NCR but they must present company IDs at checkpoints. Ito na, yung veracity or katotohanan ng company, ang dali ng maggumawa ng ID sa...
Two.
So,
Paano yung checking yan sa border? I mean, it's like, how many
Grabe
hours
siguro.
will it take for the checking?
Ang sakit, ang tagal. So,
Yeah.
traffic. So, yun nga. Pero suspended ang number coding. Yung odd even scheme.
Okay.
Starting Monday. So, yun.
Okay. Meron pa,
Go.
Marami pa yan, diba?
Marami pa. No limits in buying goods except alcohol.
Okay.
So far.
That's cleaning alcohol, right? Not drinking
Oo nga.
alcohol, no?
Pero si Candy Pangilinan, di ba? Nag-gather daw talaga.
Nang alcohol.
Alcoholic siya, mamaya. Alcohol.
Beer yata yun.
Only 2 bottles per person. So, no limit at all.
Yeah, wala ka na din mabibiling alcohol.
Actually, oo. So, yun. Ayan, may sasabihin ka
Sa
kanina.
akin kasi, parang all these measures, no? Parang pang ano yan pang
Mayaman.
yun.
Sinabi mo na, oo.
Hindi
Totoo
natin
rin
Oo
naman.
nga.
mga-
Totoo
ang
yun.
natin sa mga kababayan natin na mahihirap.
Totoo yun.
Ang plano
Kasi sila yung nag-MRT, di ba?
Sila yung mga
Sila yung walang ID,
Sila yung
na
walang
company ID, di
Sila yung
ba?
pambili ng walang sila yung walang pambili ng maraming stocks.
Ang ganda ng point. Kasi kasambahay, wala namang ID ang mga kasambahay. Barangay, ay, kailangan nilang pumunta sa barangay.
Clean
para-
water yung mga ngalang, baka
Oo.
wala pang
So,
iba eh.
Ang ganda ng point. Okay.
Yun yung mga iniisip namin ngayon na parang paano nga ba sa
Tumulong. And those are
Mas yun pa,
basic
no?
things. Ako, deliveries will be allowed. Drivers and helpers, again, yun na naman yung marginalized,
sila na naman yung
must stay inside their
vehicles.
yun nga, trucks.
So how do you deliver when you stay inside?
My God, kawawa naman, no?
Tsaka yung mga security guards, sila yung nandun talaga out in the open.
Yeah.
Meron nga ngayon nagba-viral na
Totoo.
security guard yung parang chine-check niya yung mga taong dumadaan. Tapos napicturean siya na chine-check niya na rin yung sarili niya. Yeah.
Hindi ako,
Ah.
mismo sa landmark doon sa Trinoma, nung tinanong ko sa kanila if they were provided, mga
Mask or
alcohol,
something.
hindi, kanya-kanya talaga silang
Sa
bili.
sa mga
Yan,
sa ibang
go.
groceries, maliit na alcohol lang pero walang masks.
Ayun nga. And sa kanila pa siguro, hindi pa binibigay ng mga
Dapat din
employers.
ganun papasok yung corporate
Yeah,
social
that's
responsibility.
true. That's true.
I mean,
Ang hirap. This next, OFWs are allowed to travel to mainland China still, except to sino ba naman yun? Except to, to other parts of, of China. And then entry travel from countries with COVID-19 cases are restricted. With exceptions. Lahat naman with
Pero parang
exceptions.
lahat ng countries may COVID-19 cases na?
Kala ko nga sa Malaysia, I was about to make that point. Wala, kasi si Heidelin Diaz, yung weightlifter natin,
laki.
doon nagte-train. What's the
Mas
rule there? Si
mataas na.
Brad po galing sa Malaysia.
I think
They're quiet about it.
People are just not prepared. I mean, people are just handy-dandy. They don't really...
Ang ganda ng handy-dandy
Today,
spell.
the
Google
Prime
ko
Minister
yan.
just announced that they're going to ban social gatherings. Just only today. But the cases are almost double the amount of Philippines.
But
So-
they're not that... parang are they controlling the press? Parang gano'n.
No, I think people are just... They don't think it's going to hit them. I think that's a sense of naivety.
Immortality. Well,
Mutant.
ako kasi, they drew a connection sa Italy daw na ang nangyari sa Italy, before yung lockdown nila, kumalat din yung document. Like, very much like what happened to us. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we saw the
we were-
document. They had revisions dun sa terminologies, but then it happened also. But instead of like containing it and people not panicking, mas yung effect talaga, the next day, kita mo, nagpapanik yung mga tao. How could we have done it? Kung, ikaw, napanood mo naman yung address. At, ako, you're so vocal. 6:30, 7:30, ano na nangyari? It came in at about 9 or almost 9 o'clock. What was your reaction when it was said na on air? Na medyo na late?
Naalin,
Yung
yun.
pronouncement.
Iba muna kasi galing ako sa shoot dun.
Yung contour mo.
Yun. Yung announcement nga, nung community.
Yun. Actually,
quarantine.
nagsushooting ako yun. So, tumitingin-tingin ako sa Facebook.
Nasabi, wala pa ba? Sabihin, gumaganon ka naman, no?
So, medyo nalito din ako nung sa, yung announcement.
Yeah, but it was his opportunity to tell people to calm down.
That's
Parang,
true.
Yeah.
We're gonna do something about this. and
That's
not
true.
tell people to obey and ang dami
On the
niyang
flip
nonsense.
side, yung sinabi nga, it was more obey than be calm,
Yeah.
no? Or we
Yeah.
can
It was
control.
more instilling fear than actually giving
Yeah.
hope to people.
Pero on the flip side, people are saying, listen to what he's not saying. Ang sinabi daw kasi, it's like your dad telling you na, oh, well, sorry, I just have to echo that. Ang sinasabi na, oh, ang gagamitin mo ng cellphone, kailangan ka mag-aral, ha? So he was like using now layman's language to make people understand. Well, Brad, how did you like react to that?
On one hand, I understand what he was trying to do. If it becomes too technical, maybe if he says his target audience is the poor Filipinos,
That's true.
and they really don't understand the technical jargon, then he should explain it to them. But he's kind of like telling strange tales, all the time, and
Diverting,
They-
going
yeah,
away from
yeah.
the issue.
and
Kasi
I
we've
mean,
read the memo.
Yeah.
So we knew what the contents were. So the exposition was problematic.
Exactly,
Di ba?
yeah.
Or parang pag-skirt nila na, pag-uusapan pa rin ng committee kasi, or hindi talaga ready.
But also what worries me is that all he was talking about obey, and the army is ready and the police are ready
That's true.
to
That's true.
and you better not do bad things, and you better obey and be good citizens. I mean, if he's like being prepared for a riot or something,
that would be justified.
you have to
But
understand
not this one.
why would people riot. People will riot because they don't have medicine, they don't have food, they
That's
don't have
true.
water. So
That's
instead of
true.
cutting your health budget,
Yes.
that money that you just cut, you could just put into medicine, water,
and
food.
give to the people. Yeah. Jay, ano yung effects sa'yo?
Sa akin kasi, if you see the pictures, no, you see the military men behind him.
Yeah.
So it seems that the issue is not really health issue or but it's
Pero
about
katabi naman
controlling-
niya si Duque, ha?
Oh my God, that Duque.
No, Kala ko, nasabihin mo Duque. Hindi naman.
Hindi ko sasabihin Duque.
Okay, go.
But
Okay.
anyways, so my point is, even that image alone, it does not evoke calmness, but
That's
or
true.
some would
That's
say,
true.
we'll fight him or whatever. So yung parang ako, I'm looking for
On the other hand, there was Bongo. Yung Bongo and Duque, the most hardworking senator, he said. Okay, reaction.
Kay Bongo.
Oh, hindi. Pareho na. Go.
Yun lang, parang time and again, this government has shown na they will use force, no? And they will use military.
But people are obeying because of that too. Yun yung strong government na sinasabi, na buti meron siyang political will to make this happen.
Which one?
This one. Well, so hindi niya sinabing lockdown, but people are following, or people will follow and say, oo, kailangan natin sumunod.
Because people are following now because they think they are at risk.
Tama naman
ganun
yun.
lang
Tama
naman
naman
yun
yun.
Tingin mo ba
Kasi dapat nung February pa sinabi,
Yes.
pero hindi pa nila nararamdaman yung risk.
Oo,
You have a point
exactly.
there.
So para sa akin, I'm looking for a leader sana na yung mag-evoke nga ng calmness.
Inspiration, calmness, that's true. Yung Singaporean
Yung mga-
leader na kumalat dun sa social media, no?
Pag nanonood tayo ng mga pelikula, and you have
That's
this
true, they can
president,
explain.
Yeah,
We needed that so much that night.
that
Parang-
night. But you
Totoo
have, you got a
yan.
blabbering
But he doesn't even know
president.
what he was talking about.
Yeah.
He
That's
doesn't
true,
even know what the
that's true.
situation is.
But
or what this
weren't you
COVID
calmed
is.
down because of yung nag-explain afterwards, yung DILG, and then the cabinet secretary talking? Parang it had to be his people explain, doing the illustration and example, the exposition
But
afterwards.
that is so wrong.
That's true. It talks about the leadership.
Yeah.
So, we
Or
need...
the lack of.
So, ang thesis point is, we need a healing leadership at this point, or a calm leadership at this point.
We need a leader.
We need a
No, well, that's
we
true.
need a
That's
president,
true.
and not just any guy who can say things about cell phones and nightclubs in the middle of
Yeah.
a
Well,
pandemic.
yeah. Para ma-contain at para ma-calm yung mga tao. How about our industry? Parang what was the reaction in our industry? Parang, we're suffering na nga a debacle, well, in terms of like movie watching, and then sa ratings naman, okay, sa TV, no?
TV
But
and streaming.
streaming.
Are gonna benefit from
Pero
this.
yun na nga, this is a time when we should like have new content, but we'll be airing replays. That's what we heard. Kasi ang dami dapat pwedeng mag-pilot kasi people are in their homes, no? Pwedeng ang taas ng rating niyan. But people won't risk new content at this point. Gusto kong intindihin yun, ha? Gusto kong intindihin
We won't be
yun.
able to provide new content because we've stopped shooting for a month or who knows for how long. But maybe this is the chance for this big channels and streaming
Ang
platforms
ganda.
to pick up independent films that have not been seen by a lot of people.
Ay, ang ganda.
Yes.
Good.
That has not been distributed because there's a lot of content out there.
That's true. Very good.
Yeah.
Brad, ano pa yung opportunity? Diba ang galing ng mga Pinoy na parang during times of crisis doon po lumalabas yung mga yung mga opportunities. Go.
I think beyond that, I think this is the time for the government and the networks to do some sort of video that tells us what this virus is about.
Yeah, that's true. Kasi there hasn't been.
I mean, something simple, right? You
That's
could do it like a little animation, a cartoon, some pictures or something. But you know, like even me, who I'm reading about the virus, I would love to see something that's 60 seconds, and you tell me what to do, what I shouldn't do. What the virus does, how long the incubation period is, what
and
can I do.
that's the best way to avert mga fake news.
Yeah.
The official, like official video that tells us what the situation is and what we should do.
Ang ganda. Go, Jay.
So, let's do this. Like, we should do something, release it on
Ayun na, nako, ayan
Each
na.
of us.
Ayan na.
I think,
On what to do, no? Pwede rin naman.
All about. I mean,
My
you can
God,
do
para
it
lang
in
tayo
video.
sa klase, sasabihin ni Sir Ricky, plano kayo ng plano.
I mean, it's
The perfect batch.
Oo nga.
in this
Pero
way.
tama yun.
Because nandiyan na to.
But we have to be armed with information also.
Yes.
And,
So that's why we
and
can,
correct information. No, that's
so
true.
we can do that and research.
Ang ganda nung ano.
Do our part, whatever it is.
Yung sa CNN nga, after yung speech ni Trump, there were analysts, di ba? Talagang openly criticizing and openly defending, pero it's there in media. Sa atin, tahimik. Why so? Kasi yun nga parang, gitla or parang nagulat, parang gano'n. People are shocked. And then people are not criticizing or people are not like critiquing whatever happened or not even the manner of the pronouncement, pero yung the content. Ano yung, what was the whole thing about? We're not just critical or parang we'll say,
May takot na, no?
Yeah,
May takot na.
takot or this is not the time to diss the president.
No, it's not that.
Oo,
I mean,
madami
you can do
nagpo-post.
that. You can still do that. But the thing is, I think, yung mga tao ngayon, natatakot na sila na magsalita.
Okay.
Tanggapin natin yun. At masama niyan.
Or hindi ba yung
isang
tipong
crisis na
that's
ganito,
true.
no?
Na dapat yung katotohanan yung pinapalabas. But we turn our eyes into what should be done sa personal. Di ba? Parang it's no longer thinking of the bigger picture. Kasi nga, we're more concerned about our resources, yung basic things. So, meron ba akong alcohol? May kakainin ba ako? Kaysa yun, mag-ano ko sa presidente or yung mali yung pronouncement or hindi sila handa.
Kailangan may magsasalita pa rin ngayon. Kailangan may magkikriticize pa rin. Hindi pwedeng hayaan lang natin na kung anong ginagawa nila.
That's true.
Kasi pag binigay na natin, unti-unti nating tinatanggalan tayo ng responsibilidad at hinahayaan lang natin sila. And
That's true.
this thing will creep into something else. No?
Pero hindi ba kunyari nakakadagdag doon sa tension? Well, devil's advocate, fifth, yung tipong dahil na ang daming criticism, we cannot move forward. Or kailangan pa rin?
Kailangan pa rin ng criticism kasi may nabasa nga ako na isang post na parang
this dispensation kasi nakikinig lalo na kung may public clamor and yung knee-jerk para mag-respond.
Medyo nga ngayon parang ang awkward kasi may mga family members ka na parang wag na lang daw sitayin yung presidente, magtulungan na lang.
At pagod na. Yun, pagod na. At hindi na makakabalik sa Davao because of that clampdown, di ba?
Magpahinga.
Totoo. Tsaka hindi naman sila pinilit tumakbo at, di ba?
That's true.
So, kailangan.
Nandyan ka, you have that responsibility whether you're tired or not.
So, ang ganda ng point. Now, in the end, we need that kind of appeasing, inspiring leadership to contain whatever we're facing. So, that's it point. Next thing, paano tayo creatively, maganda, nasabi na yung iba, pero, and project gaano katagal at pag tumagal pa kasi this is what government's not spelling out sa atin, no?
True.
Pag tumagal pa ng tumagal, saan tayo pupulutin or ano yung contingencies natin? Pag-usapan natin yan after two more very, very inspiring tunes from our OPM artists.
When you're with when you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your heart. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will ease your
Pagsapit ng gabing kulimlim, naririto ako. Papawiin ko ang lumbay mo. Kukumutan ka ng saya at aakayin ko ang pagsikat ng umaga. Yakapin mong kaloob kong buhay sa iyo. Sa piling ko damhin mo ang mundo. Sa kapwa mo muling mabibigo. Kapayapaan ko lamang ang sasagip sa iyo. Anumang tagal ng gabi kasama mo ako. Di mo man tanto, narito ako. sagip sa iyo. Pagsapit ng gabing bulim, naririto ako. Papawiin ko ang lumbay mo. Pupumutan ka ng saya at aakayin kong pagsikat ng umaga.
If my people humble themselves and pray, if they seek my face and humble themselves and turn from their wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and forgive their sin. I will hear from heaven and heal their land. Lord, heal our land. Father, heal our land. Hear our cry and turn our nation back to you. Lord, heal our land. Hear us, O Lord, and heal our land. Forgive our sin and heal our broken land. Lord, we bow our knee, we humble ourselves and pray. Lord, we seek your face, we humble ourselves and turn from our wicked ways. Father, in your mercy, forgive our sin. Father, in your mercy, come heal our land. Lord, heal our land. Father, heal our land. Hear our cry and turn our nation back to you. Lord, heal our land. Hear us, O Lord, and heal our land. Forgive our sin and heal our broken land. Lord, heal our land. Father, heal our land. Hear our cry and turn our nation back to you. Lord, heal our land. Hear us, O Lord, and heal our land. Forgive our sin and heal our broken land. Hear our cry and heal our broken land.
Level Up. Showbiz Saturday with entertainment guru Noel Ferrer.
Okay. We're on to our second hour. Eto na. Let's do projections before like we talk to a very important person to us. Hanggang kailan yung ganyang lockdown or say lockdown, semi-lockdown or say community quarantine sa tingin niyo?
Hindi ako sure pero ang alam ko yung virus magpipeak pa yan.
So hindi siya April 14. Brad, what do you think?
I don't know.
We don't know. Yeah.
We don't know, and I don't think,
know.
and I think this might be a dangerous question also because we don't want to instill more fear. Or
That's
we don't
true.
want to
That's true.
give-
But
yeah.
are we ready? Mas yun yata. Well, we've done our groceries or our contingencies at least for the supply. But are we ready in case yun na humaba pa? Yung graduations daw baka nga hindi na matuloy. Pero well, may leeway pa rin yung mga universities to have their graduation. So, anong contingency? Ikaw, pag tumagal pa, fifth?
Hindi ko pa rin naiisip.
Wala. So, di ba,
Ang mas kawawa,
walang
yung
ready.
mga, paano yung mga
Arawan.
frontliners? At
Oo.
saka yung mga frontliners, paano yun?
That's true.
Meron.
Paano pag
Tawag
rumami
din
yung
si Sir Ricky.
infected? Paano yun? Mamamanage ba natin? Ang daming mga tanong. Tapos sabi nila, in other countries, magpipeak pa daw yung virus kasi April is change of season.
That's true. That's true.
So-
Tapos April, May, and then plateau. Ang sabi ng DOH, you said, no? The DOH,
75,000.
75,000 na mga tao na pwedeng ma-infect.
Estimate
Pero ito, lagay na natin yung ating headphones. Yung taong ayaw nating ma-infect ng virus kasi mahal na mahal natin at magba-birthday, we would have
No one's
wanted...
ready for something like this.
That's true, of course, of course. But we would have wanted him to be here, and he would have wanted himself to be here. Pero yun na nga, mas safe na nandun siya sa bahay niya. Pero nandito tayo, sir. Kung nakikita nyo yung cake po sa TV, para at sa internet, nandito po yung cake bilang birthday gift namin sa inyo. Nandito po sa linya ang aming maestro, si Sir Ricky Lee. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Sir Ricky.
We're just so happy to hear you. Kumusta po kayo, sir?
Okay naman ako. Hi, Noel.
Hello.
Sir, kumusta yung script deadlines mo? Char.
Hello?
Kumusta daw po yung script
Script
deadline?
deadlines
Sabi ni
mo.
Bianca, sir.
Nagsusulat ako araw-araw.
Oh! Okay,
yun.
lesson learned yung kay Sir Ricky. Treat your writing like an office na meron kayong
Yes.
set time. Kahit work from home, umpisa. Kayo po mismo talaga, sir, yung magandang halimbawa ng work from home. Kaya may virus o wala. Sir, kumusta kayo? How are you affected by this virus now?
Well, yun lang. Bored ako kasi hindi ako makalabas. Pero it gives me time para harapin ang mga deadline.
That's true.
Siyempre, naiingit ako dahil nakikita ko lang dito sa laptop yung cake.
Okay, nakikita yung laptop of cake,
Hindi ko
yeah.
na siya matikman.
No, dadalhin ko po sa inyo bago ako umuwi. So, on the way naman po. Pero, sir, yung sa lifestyle, sir, ano yung pagbabago sa inyo? Did you fear it? Parang kinabahan ba kayo ng announcement na, okay, may lockdown, or may semi-lockdown, or sinasabing community quarantine?
Well, partly, ina-expect ko na.
Na-expect ko na,
yun.
yes.
In fact, I was expecting na mangyari yun
Earlier.
para mas makontrol.
That's
Pero
true.
mas nag-worry ako dun sa mga taong walang boses.
Totoo.
Mga mahihirap, yung mga, pag nag-lockdown ka, saan sila kukuha na yung kabubuhay?
Yung arawan ng sweldo, yeah.
Oo. So, nag-worry din ako sa kanila. Of course, nag-worry din ako at sa pamilya ko dito sa bahay. Pero naisip ko rin sila.
Sir, I'll give my classmates the floor to ask you questions. Yung una, sir, muna, kayo yata yung pinaka-apektado kasi yung pelikula ninyo, yun yung nauna, yung hindi tayo pwede ng Viva. Yun yung naabutan po ng announcement. How did it was doing well before the announcement. So, ano po yung plano sa pelikula? Hello, sir. Ano po yung plano sa pelikula? Are they showing it again or are they exploring other platforms already?
Oo. Pareho.
Pareho. They're exploring other platforms. Well, other questions, go. From my classmates, go.
Kayo muna.
Okay.
Ako, nag-isip ako ng tanong.
Okay, you can share the ano. Okay, game, fifth, ikaw.
Sir, nakamagkano po yung hindi tayo pwede? Curious lang.
Nakamagkano daw yung hindi kayo pwede?
Hindi ko alam eh. Basta ang alam ko, kumikita siya.
Siya yung pinakamalaking kumita on the first day ng mga kasabayan niya. It hit about 2.5 million ng first day. And for a Filipino film na umabot ng ganon at a very peculiar time, sayang hindi lang na-sustain over the weekend.
Oo nga eh. Sayang
And
talaga.
I'm sure Viva, no?
Yeah,
Viva has
Viva.
plans naman for streaming and all.
Oo.
I guess. Other questions? So, na-miss na. Sorry, ito yung valedictorian po namin. Siya po naman yung hardest hit kasi yung Motel Acacia, yun po yung, siya talaga yung, how many
Naapektuhan
people?
talaga.
Naapektuhan. Tapos doon yung the tapes po, doon sila umaasa yung digital. At magandang point ni Bianca, no, digital will be on an upswing because of what's happening now. Go.
At maganda yung napanood kong teaser o trailer nung the tape.
Ayan na.
Thank you, sir.
Ito
Thank you,
po ang
sir.
director.
Hi, Sir Ricky.
Okay.
I wish you could have.
Maganda rin trailer ng Talakasya.
Siya talaga ang favorite.
Siya
talaga ang favorite. Okay, Gabe. Brad,
Sir Ricky, I have a question. Since you've been through martial law and during those times things were locked down as well. I mean, comparing the situation then and what's happening and what's probably going to happen now with how we are, like the first steps are being locked down. What can you? Is there something we should keep in mind about with this kind of like a social segregation? Like, is there something we should be aware of? Like, should we do certain things? The mindset, the mental side of it.
Pang valedictorian talaga yung yung tanong.
Hindi ko narinig lahat.
Ano daw po yung dapat gawin? Well, ano yung parallelism din dun sa pinagdaanan yung lockdown during your time?
In a way, scarier yung ngayon kasi it's all over the world.
That's true.
And then, somehow noon, there were many things na alam namin. Ngayon, parang maraming bagay na hindi natin alam. But in the end, parang may suppression pa rin ng mga bosses.
Totoo, sir.
Now
we were saying yung coverage ng CNN after po yung presidente nila nagsalita, people were criticizing or giving their comments on the pronouncement. Sa atin po parang walang ganon. Yun.
Yeah, I think dapat pantay-pantay tayo in a way, although may leaders tayo, and dapat naman tayong rumispeto sa leaders natin. But on the other hand, I think dapat pakinggan din ng leaders natin. Yung boses ng lahat, lalo na yung mga walang boses, lalo na yung mga walang resources, walang kakayanan. Kasi sila hindi ang pinaka-maapektuhan.
That's true.
It's easy for me to stay at home and then may pagkain naman dito and everything.
That's true.
But so many others na mga kababayan, walang ganong...
But they're the ones, di ba? Nag-MRT, LRT, nagde-deliver ng mga goods.
So, I think dapat marinig sila. And kung hindi sila makapagsalita, then there might be people na nagre-represent sa boses nila. Dapat pakinggan.
Ang ganda. Okay.
And so, yun, dapat makinig. Pero makinig ng mabilis and then kumilos ng mabilis.
Yeah. To act fast. Anyway, ito po yung ating marginalized na kaklase sa Sinag, Maynila. Sir, may tanong sa inyo.
Hindi, wala naman. Hi, happy birthday.
Si Jay po yan, sir.
Happy birthday. If there's one, lesson that I learned from you the very first day that we were in class.
Tribute na ito.
Sabi mo, magandang lumabas kayong magaling na manunulat pero sana mas maging mabuting tao kayo pagkatapos ng workshop na to.
Ayan po sinabi, parang magandang maging mahusay na manunulat daw, sabi ni Jay. Pero yung bottom line na sinabi nyo, not accessible at this time. Binagsakan ka ng telepono, kapatid. Nireject ka na ni Dante, pati naman si Sir Ricky. Nireject ka pa naman. Anyway, sige. Well, ang maganda yung point niya talaga na tipong, that we be the voices or that we represent the voices na hindi naririnig. Actually, have you seen Kingmaker? You've seen it already.
I haven't seen it.
It's supposed to be shown anytime soon, di ba? Kasi hindi siya sumama sa daang docu and it was rated already by the MTRCB. It's good for showing by Jay's favorite Solar Films. Pero yun yung pinaka-critique ko. Yung mga nagsalita doon, yung mga taong narinig na natin sa ang salita. So, gusto natin marinig yung mga taong parang walang boses or hindi pa natin naririnig ang boses.
Why give her all these opportunity.
Yun nga,
Tapos
actually.
tatawanan lang naman natin. Why don't we give the space to
I saw
the
that
victims,
already,
to
yes,
the,
sir.
ano?
I said Sir Ricky back. Sir Ricky's back. Hello, sir. Sir,
hindi ko masyado marinig si Jay.
Sorry.
Walang malinaw.
Sir, kasi yung while nawala on air, yung pinag-usapan namin yung Kingmaker, kasi picking up from your point na yung pagbibigay ng boses dun sa mga hindi naririnig. Yung sa Kingmaker, napanood niyo na po ba, sir? Yung documentary na The Kingmaker.
Kingmaker hindi pa.
O yun nga po, parang sana ang hinihintay doon yung marinig yung boses ng hindi pa naririnig or yung walang boses. Ito na po yung boses ni Jay po na nagbibigay po guys sa inyo.
And then, wala. Happy birthday. Tsaka maraming salamat sa halos isang taon nating pagtatrabaho, pagsasama. And the best lesson, I guess, that I learned from you was that the very first thing that you said, ang sinabi mo na okay na maging magaling na writer, pero sana lumabas kayo dito sa workshop na to na mas mabuting tao. I think yun yung yun yung nag-inspire sa akin to
Thank you.
Yeah, salamat.
And siyempre, ibig sabihin ng pagiging mabuting tao, hindi yung susunod-sunuran lang.
Exactly.
Hindi yung nagbubulag-bulagan, nagbibingi-bingihan. Pagiging mabuting tao, you get involved. You participate.
Yeah.
And there's consistency.
Ng ibang tao.
That's true. Sir, nung nawala kayo sa linya, sinabi nga, parang feeling niya na-reject na naman siya, ni-reject na raw siya ni Dante. Sana daw kayo, na sinusuportahan nyo rin daw siya dito sa laban na to.
Naputo lang yung linya, reject agad.
Yeah, of course. In the midst of all this crisis, I think importante pa rin maalala natin na mahalaga pa rin ng freedom of expression.
That's true.
Hindi naman nababaliwala yung mga issues na mahalaga just because ngayon we're in a way fighting for our lives.
That's true.
And the more that we need information, the more that we need to voice out things, no? Mahirap pag isinara lahat ng avenues for us to express our voices.
Hindi ko gano'n marinig si Jay.
Oo nga eh.
Okay. Sir, actually, yun nga, parang medyo, consistent, hindi medyo, pero consistent yan kasi pinagsalita kayo recently dun sa mobilization ng ABS-CBN. And that's the same thing that you said, na dapat patuloy na pinakikinggan yung mga boses ng mga tao.
Ng mga maliliit.
Ng mga, nagandang, yung maliliit. And go.
And I think, laging mahalaga na magkwento. And sa isang panahon na gaya ngayon, na ang laki-laking crisis, then I think lalong mahalaga pa ang pagkukwento. We have to lift our spirits. We have to fight. Kailangan kayanin natin. And kinakailangan nagkukwento tayo hindi para sa sarili lang, kundi para sa ibang mga tao, hindi lang kababayan, kundi kamundo natin. So, mahalaga magkwento. Kaya mahalaga rin hindi sinesensor ang pagkukwento. Mahalaga rin ini-encourage ang pagkukwento.
That's true. Brad, you were saying kanina, parang now the world is just so interrelated. What's happening to us is what is being experienced by the world, no?
Oo.
So, that we should continue saying those stories.
Oo. If there's one good thing na nangyayari sa napaka masamang panaginip, kung panaginip man ito na nangyayari ngayon, naging isang mundo tayo.
That's true.
Lahat.
That's true.
And in the end, I think we can make it a celebration of life.
Hi, happy birthday. Ang ganda naman ng message na yun. Bianca, ikaw na.
Sir, what's your birthday wish?
Ano na yung birthday wish niya, sir?
Sa ngayon mahirap. Sa ngayon biglang nagbago ang birthday wish ko. Sana makita ko kayo lahat sa workshop first. Kasi biglang na-miss ko. Totoo to. Biglang na-miss ko. In fact, ina-arrange namin sa batch 23 na ituloy yung Sunday sessions online. Naghanap kami ng paraan na pwedeng more than 5 or 6 lang ang nakikita-kita online. Then itutuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pag-workshop. So totoong na-miss ko kasi siguro major part ng buhay kong pag-workshop and then suddenly isolated ako dito.
Ang grabing isolation, no? Fifth, may tanong ka bilang kami yung pinakamahabang batch.
Kanina yung tanong ko.
Oo.
So, sir, kamusta naman yung batch 23? Anong plano for them?
Yun na nga.
nasa-
Online na.
Online na.
Yeah, online na. Sequence treatment na sila. Masisipag sila. Wala
Lagot.
Unlike some batches.
Sir, may question ako. Anong batch na po si Sharon Dayok?
Nasa Viber group pa din.
No. No, pero kasama dapat si Sharon ngayon pero nag-out of town. Pero babalik daw siya mamayang 15th. Yun na nga, so hindi natin kung makakabalik. Sana maban daw
Si
siya.
Sharon daw yung nagkalat. Sabi.
Well, hindi. Well, maganda yung materials niya. Sayang lang.
That's true. That's true.
Well, yun. So, kanya-kanya naman ng ugali, pagkatao, personalidad, bawat batch.
So how will you remember our batch, sir? Batch 22.
Tribute sa atin, no?
Tribute natin sa kanya.
Masigasig.
Masigasig.
Plano na. Eventually, natutupad na. So, in a way, may pagka-driven yung batch nyo. Maraming mahuhusay.
Sir, nakita mo yung thread namin ngayon. Parang it's all about the COVID-19, no, and battling it. Parang kitang-kita yung orientasyon na binigay niyo sa amin na at kung paano to move on with our situation kasi 1 month talagang immobile yung mga tao. Yan si Jay nga nagsasabi online meron pwedeng gawin. Like actually yung information dissemination ngayon, sabi nga ni Brad, marami tayong hindi alam about this virus and we should like start disseminating real and then understandable information.
Oo. Kasi maraming either fake or umuulit-ulit.
That's true. That's true. Sir, hindi kayo natatakot? Parang ako, your situation now.
Natatakot din.
Health-wise, no? Kasi it's beyond your control, no?
Yeah. Well, takot ako sa hindi ko makontrol. May anxiety. Attack ako madalas pag may ganun. Aeroplanos, etc. And this is one thing na parang hindi mahirap i-control eh. So I have to nagme-meditate ako and then I think happy thoughts and then I think of things that can be done.
Okay.
I work on my deadlines.
O, Bianca, your deadline.
Ang dami pong deadlines ni Sir Ricky. Mga 20 scripts.
Pero masipag ako. Sa isang araw, nakakatatlo-4 akong materials. Sequence treatment ng isa, then storyline ng isa, nakikishift ako ng mga 3-4 a day.
Sir, we saw also a release recently that you're part of the book or the print component of ABS. What specifically will you do for that?
Parang 4 kami ni Charo Santos. Ako naming samahan.
Yes.
Na magme-mentor.
Aha.
So, parang may search siya, then pipili ng 20 lang sa lahat ng magsasubmit. Then, i-mentor namin yung 20. Parang The Voice, i-mentor sila habang nagsusulat sila ng nobela nila.
The Voice.
Pero nobela.
Well, pwedeng
The
non-fiction,
Pen.
pwedeng
The
fiction
Pen.
actually.
Pwedeng non-fiction at fiction. Okay.
Mas kanong genre. Very open. Parang part din ng advocacy na i-encourage sa mga tao na magbasa at magsulat, magkwento.
Ay, pwede yan. Is it an open call, sir? Or parang...
Yeah, it's an open call.
Okay.
Inubutan lang nga ngayon eh. So, i-announce sana nila eh. But I think, andyan pa rin siya. So, kung may mga interesado magsulat, either in English or in Filipino.
Fiction or non-fiction?
Fiction or non-fiction. May details eh. Ipapasa ko sa iyo yung
Sige po,
mechanics.
sir. Maganda nga nun. You're really active dun sa advocacy ng reading. And then, sir, yun nga, nakausap ko rin si Andrea, di ba? I told you about, Anvil. Where will people see your books now? Kaya saan na nila mabibili? Yung mga libro existing books nyo po. Doon pa rin.
Wala na. Anvil.
Sa Anvil pa rin. Okay. Any other thing?
Yung books?
Yes, sir. Yung mga libro nyo po. Hello? Ay, nawala.
Sir. Ayan,
Ay, nawala.
Nandiyan
pa, sir. Ayan po, Okay, 5th ikaw.
Ay, gusto ko lang magpasalamat kay sir kasi yung sinushoot ko ngayong pelikula, ayan,
From Our,
yan yung second script ko sa ating klase.
Ay!
Ayan.
Di ba? Kumahabol sa Valentin. Yeah, diba?
Grabe yung mga kasama natin, Noel. Silang
Oo
tatlo.
nga, kailangan
Oo,
ng...
mga top.
Kailangan
So sila yung
susuportahan
nakabanggaan
natin.
ko si Sir Ricky pati si Jai dito sa script na to.
Galing, no?
May hangover pa ako noon. Thank you, sir. Salamat.
Jay, ikaw, wish. So, any wish? Any other
Well,
greeting?
Magpapasalamat na lang ulit for sharing his life and his knowledge, no? Kukonti ang katulad mo.
Selfless, no?
Na selfless. Yun talaga yung nakita ko at nakaka-inspire ka. Maraming salamat sa pagiging bahagi ng buhay mo. Maraming salamat.
Ito si Brad. Hello, sir. Ayan.
I can hear him.
Sir, are you there? Char.
Hello.
Nag-CR lang no. Nag-CR lang.
Okay. Sige, mamaya. Ikaw
Sir
talaga, Jay.
naman.
Namamatay pag ikaw. Talaga.
May ano na talaga. May
Siguro,
something na.
parang may sama ng loob, di ba? But otherwise, no, but what struck me was, yun parang hindi, yun, natatakot siya sa mga bagay na hindi niya makokontrol. Well, and in his age, di ba? Parang, ang dami niya ng pinagdaanan, pero yun nga, this situation now is beyond, medical situations are really beyond our control.
Really
So,
beyond us.
at dapat pinaprotektahan siya ng state, di ba? Parang ng estado na eventually people should take care of senior citizens, di ba? Yung halaga daw natin as a nation is always defined by how you take care of the old. Di ba? So, yun.
Alam na natin kung
good luck. So, well, anyway, well, I hope he's back on the line para we'll have our final wishes. Hello, sir. Hello. So pinaano pa rin. Yung valedictorian kasi yung susunod. Ano ako dun sa hello din, parang may bata. No, Brad. Anything. So you're taught to be the valedictorian of the batch. How do you regard it? Now, how much of your output now is based from the class?
I think more of like I came into the class right after Model Acacia was written, so and it was a big period of writer's block. So it's just a wonderful feeling to be part of this circle of writing, and and thank you for including me in this in cinema in the Philippines.
Ayan, sir, yung tribute ni Brad sa inyo. Sabi niya, malaking impluwensya kasi dumating daw kayo dun sa buhay niya after Motel Acacia na he was experiencing a writer's block. No? And then
I think the workshop really kind of opened up my mind, and a lot of like I was telling you on the first day, I didn't have any ideas for any stories, but then the first session just listening to you, I kind of drifted off. Sorry, I drifted off for like 5 seconds, but I drifted off, and then I had new ideas. But it's just that aura, that presence that you bring gives a lot of inspiration for storytelling. So thank you so much.
Thank you. That's really
that's true.
nakakataba ng puso.
Oh, ito na po.
Celebration to, guys, ha?
Ito na yung producer. So, ito na si Bianca. Oo nga. Go, Biancs.
Sir, thank you. Hindi lang dahil sa pagbukas mo ng pinto para mag-train ng mga writers, pero dahil ang dami mong natulungang mga taong makaalis sa black hole ng buhay nila.
Totoo yun.
Yeah.
Ayan na, naiiyak. Actually, umiyak na siya, sir. Pero kanina, off-air, sabi niya, salamat din sa pagkoconsult sa kanya on things na, sabi niya, maestro na kayo, pero parang you're still very consultative. Hindi kayo katulad ng isang tao na, okay, magro-rule at sasabihin niya, ito yung dapat gawin and obey. Sabi niya, si Bianca, sabi niya, i-consult nyo pa na, mag-online na ako or itutuloy ko pa yung session ko.
Hindi online. Basta marami per confidential pa.
Yun, sabi niya gano'n. So, yun. Sir, maraming salamat for touching all our lives, and you're continue to doing it, no? But ako sana matumbasan na lang namin with our outputs and with the things that we do so that we can continue make you proud that we're really children of or mga anak ni Ricky. So, yun.
Ako gusto ko rin magpasalamat sa si Bianca.
Ha? Sir, nakikita ko pa.
Okay. Ayan na, Noel. Hello, sir. Ayan.
Oo.
Ayan.
Naiiyak naman ako. Gusto ko rin magpasalamat sa lahat ng workshoppers kasi pinapasok din nila ako sa buhay nila. ginawa nila akong part ng buhay nila, and that's really something. Bawat isa sa kanila is special.
And if there's
And-
anything, pamilya, yun nga sir, parang,
And-
yeah,
Yeah, natagpuan ko yung pamilya ko sa kanila.
that's true.
And being isolated, okay, basta ramdaman ko yan.
So, hindi na kayo dapat maging introvert kasi sa amin pwede nyong masabi lahat or pwede nyong, well, you can like open up and then let us like continue your dreams if we can like bring into fruition whatever your dreams are, yun, we'll take care of that and then we'll take care of you. Kunyari wala kayong alcohol or kulang kayo sa pagkain,
Oo nga.
sabihin nyo lang po sa amin,
meron kang galing
nandito lang
payatas,
po
di ba?
kami.
Yeah, basta.
Oo. So, yun lang po, sir. Parang, kung naghahanap kayo ng yun, dadamay at may pamilya, yun, kung yung mga dating panahon, sina Ellie Buendia, sina Joyce Bernal yung nandyan, nandito po kami para sa inyo.
At ako naman, kung may mga scripts pa rin kayo i-consult, o may mga ano pa man gusto nyo pag-usapan, andito lang ako lagi.
Meron po.
Maraming salamat, sir. Sir,
Ito, dami pala.
sir, thank you very much. Dadaan ko po yung cake pagkatapos ng programa para sa inyo. And then be well. Maraming salamat. Happy birthday.
sir.
Happy birthday, sir.
Happy
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ayun po ang aming teacher na si Sir Ricky. Anyway, something na hindi niya maririnig pero for the audience, if there's anything you've learned from Sir Ricky na, parang kasi feeling pagkaharap siya, parang kinakabahan at maano, no? 50 ikaw, ano yung pwedeng ma-share mo sa audience?
Kay Sir, about kay Sir Ricky.
Na hindi alam ng audience kasi he's being generous, alam na ng mga tao eh. So, he's being selfless, alam na ng mga tao.
Ano ba, talagang, kasi ako pumasok din ako sa pagsusulat na sa Ricky workshop nung mga panahon nga na nagkakaroon din ako ng hindi
Mental
hindi writer's block eh. Parang
Lover's block kasi wala
lovers. pero yung first day naghanap talaga ako ng pogi sa batch na.
Nakita ka ba?
May nakita ka,
Bigay
kaya lang
naman
si
ng
Mikoy yung first, tapos dumating si Herbert
Si
sa
Herbert,
pangalawa
so,
na.
medyo
late
nalito
naman
na
dumating
ako.
si Herbert.
Nalito na
Nalito.
ako.
Okay,
Diba?
Gil.
Tingnan sila.
Si Daniel, kawawa naman, may triangle
Eh nga, parang ang natulong niya talaga sa akin. Yung para kasing that time mas hindi ako inspired magsulat.
That's
Naghahanap ako
true.
ng inspirasyon, ng drive to really write again. And
That's
nung
true.
nakahanap ako ng komunidad, nahanap ako ng
That's true.
mentor na tulad ni Sir Ricky, parang nagkaroon na ako ulit nung fire, nung apoy para talagang magsulat at maging si Perena. Si Perena. So yan, ang saya lang na si Sir Ricky gumagawa siya ng komunidad na
That's
parang
true. That's
nakakahanap ka na, ay may mga
Yung
tao
support
rin pala
group,
na katulad
diba?
ko, may
That's
mga tao
true.
rin pala na ganito rin mag-isip, magsulat, meron din ganitong passion. So
That's
nagpapasalamat ako kay Sir Ricky tsaka syempre sa mga workshoppers.
Just
Ayan.
utang namin yung pagdalaw namin sa set. Kasi actually, tinatanong ni na Ram, ni
dalaw kayo.
Ni na Jerry kung kailan kami pwedeng dumalaw
Sige,
sa set.
sabihan
Kasi
ko kayo.
workshopper din niya si Zian, di ba? So,
Actually,
so,
nung
so,
last shoot ko, may mga workshoppers doon.
dumating.
Kabatch nila, 17 yata. Oo. Dumadalaw din sila.
Jay, ikaw, why did you need to like go into the class?
Because it's been 10 years since before I had the Ricky. So naisip ko parang
And it's a different one from
Yeah, it is a-
being loud, di ba? Parang, the
Yeah,
group. So
yeah.
how different? Or parang
How
ano
different?
namang ibang experience? Ibang experience?
Nabuksan niya yung nabuksan niya yung
Pagkatao.
yung kahon mismo yung kasi
That's
sa
true.
totoo lang yung dating process parang nakakahon na these are the things that you should do when you're writing.
Yeah.
But good basics, di ba?
Yeah,
Good
of course,
naman.
Good basics.
Oo.
Good basics. But this one, the workshop has given me the chance to really open up and explore other kinds of storytelling.
That's
So, parang
true.
hindi ka nakakulong talaga sa kahon. So,
That's true. Kaya hanggang ngayon, work in progress.
yeah.
Kasi, di ba, pinakikinggan mo.
Pinapapanood.
Oo.
Pero talaga, parang yung storytelling niya mismo, hindi siya nakakahon sa pelikula lang to or something. I use different media.
Okay.
So, ang
Pero
ganda.
you can say mas mabait kang tao ngayon.
I think mas mabuti akong tao.
Ang galing naman.
Dahil sa workshop.
Brand new. Okay. So, good tribute, no? Of course, yun nga, the writer's block. Oo nga, that's a good point. No? You just need someone to like steer your passion, inspire you actually. So, after that, parang you still consult with them. And
Yeah.
ako, well, of course, we know, I'm looking forward to your directing a Ricky Lee material. And it's a different interface.
It'll be a great privilege to direct something he's written. But I think with Sir Ricky, it's more like he's a great teacher.
That's true. That's
You
true.
know, I realize in class, I mean, there's so many of us in class, and of course, the material will never be of a certain, you know, it's always going to be good stuff and not so good stuff.
Yeah.
But he's always so supportive no matter how the material is. You
And
know,
how
like,
you can make it better. And how it can
he
evolve.
has never said have I ever heard him say this is bad. You know, he has never said,
Natawa si
I mean
Jay.
to us, to us, you know what I mean? He will never say, oh, this is terrible.
That's
this
true,
is
that's
shit.
true.
He will never say something like that. He
That's
will
true.
always suggest things or help you get better. It will never be
That's
to
true.
put you down. And I think it's a very powerful attribute for a teacher.
I
to
know,
have.
and
Yeah.
not, it's so selfless, not about himself. It's
Exactly,
not
yeah.
about himself.
Yeah.
He like empowers people to feel good about themselves and to create.
Yeah.
Bianx, ikaw,
Oo.
much of like what the rest of the Ricky Lee outputs will rest actually on you. You know that. So, ang
Kala ko
laking
ibang
responsibility.
question. Nag-prepare ako, bakit
No,
tanungin
ang
mo
laking
ako?
responsibilidad.
Oo
Di
nga.
ba?
Hindi, very happy, honored, lahat na ng feeling siguro, elated na lagi niya kami pinapatawag ni Paolo.
That's true.
Whenever may naisip siya or may gusto niyang magbigay ng deadline sa kanya.
That's true.
And yung mga material
To
niya
put
na
order,
nandyan.
di ba?
Oo, oo,
That's
oo.
true.
Tapos, parang I always look forward to, Bianca, dito ka mag-lunch bukas. Tapos makikinig lang ako sa mga kwento niya. Parang ang dami niyang pinagdaan.
Okay.
Pero it's I just want to say it's very important for producers like me to join a workshop like that. Because para mawala yung stigma na producers are all about money and logistics.
That's true.
Kasi producers should be involved in creative development.
Mm-mm.
And for you to be involved in creative development, you should know how a script works, how a screenplay is being written. Alam mo yun. So yes, to more producers.
That's true. And then ako yung part is parang this is the kind of leader we need. Di ba? Pa someone who inspires us. This is parang yun na, parang if we're talking about the country too. Parang it spills over to the kind of leadership that we need. Someone who inspires our passion, ignites our passion, and makes things work. No? Parang for it to work, yun we have to feel good about ourselves. Give voices to the voiceless. Yun talaga hindi lip service. Yung may consistency sa sinasabuhay. So, yun siguro yung ano. I guess kulang yung workshop na oras. Pero ano yung pagkakaiba when you're there in the field and you've gone through the workshop?
Actually,
yung rigor mag-isip, no? Parang ako, parang naiisip yung mga kaklase natin na, oy, nako, tatarayan na naman ako ni Jay. Or yung gano'n.
Ang maganda.
But actually, the community, ang ganda na lang ng batch that we're able to like critique each other.
Totoo yan.
Na may ganun
Oo,
kabukasan.
dapat nandun ka sa shoot ni Nikos,
bakit? Bakit? Why?
Funny,
Anong shoot? Oh, nako, kakaiba rin.
I will support him.
Na yun yung parang also yung supportahan that we need kahit iba't iba yung material. And we understand where people are coming from, no? Parang kasi ang daling malusaw na when we're in our different worlds already. Wala nang support, kanya-kanya na. So, and now, yun kayo hindi kaya inaaway ni Zian dahil alam niyang you went through Ricky and you can like, pwede ka magsumbong
meron
sa
kaming,
tatay.
actually, nakakatuwa rin kasi meron kaming common ground na pareho kaming galing workshop, ganyan, di ba?
Oo, okay.
Tapos, ang maganda pa yun, lagi ako tinatanong ng mga tao, ano ba yung tinuturo sa workshop ni Ricky Lee? Ano ba yung mga tinuturo niya sa klase? Akin sinasabi ko, more than the technical aspect of writing, yung mas yung feeling, mas yung drive, mas yung komunidad, mas yun yung nakakatulong for me kaysa yung technical. Tsaka, syempre, may mga madadala ka rin na mga matatandaan mo na katulad, pag nagsusulat ako or nasa set ako, lagi ko naaalala na sabi ni Sir Ricky, huwag ka matakot na puntahan yung mga bagay na hindi mo dapat puntahan. Kasi baka, yun dapat yung puntahan. So, yun.
Sige nga, anong meaning ng ironic rebound?
Ironically,
Yeah, go.
Nandiyan na pala yung grab ko.
Well, during the script, no, may sinabi lang si Ricky na parang, wag ka matakot saktan yung mga characters mo.
That's
And
true. That's true.
Nung nirevise ko ngayon na nagawa na siya yung pinakamalakas na elemento.
Na bumabalik-balik sa na wag mong kalimutang saktan yung mga
Pahirapan
yung mga characters, no.
Huwag mo ibigay agad.
Yung pinakamaganda mong natutunan. No, may kaklase pa rin tayo on the line. Ayan na, lagay niyo si Candy Pangilinans on air. Hello, Candy.
Hi!
Nandito, namimiss ka na.
Namiss ka namin.
Hello.
Nandito si Fifth, nandito si Jay, si Brad, saka si Bianca. Tapos si Ricky, si Ricky naka-online. Sir Ricky kasi yun na nga birthday niya pero kailangan na isolation, di ba na tawag doon? Quarantine.
Yes,
Quarantine din. Candy, kumusta ka na?
Mabuti.
At
Ay, miss ko na kayong lahat. Super.
Oo.
Kamusta ang pag-grocery?
Yun nga, nag-hoard ka raw ng alcohol.
Oh my God.
Alcohol na iniinom.
Pwede.
Alcohol lang minord ko.
Let's do that.
Ibang klaseng alcohol. Kens, ano pinagkakaabalahan?
Maliban sa teleserye.
Oo, pero kasi halt ngayon, di ba? Tahimik. Well,
Yes.
tigil muna lahat ng mga taping.
Yes, tigil lahat ng taping. So ngayon magsisimula na ulit akong gumawa ng script.
Tama ka,
Totoo. Sarap magsulat.
So yung mga deadlines si Sir Ricky, natin kay Sir Ricky, dapat maano natin before April.
Mabigay.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and
And
if there's...
happy birthday, Sir Ricky.
Yun nga, naka-online siya. If there's anything, Kens, that you learned from the class, ano yon?
Ay, ang dami. Anything that I have learned from the class, lahat ng tao may kwento.
That's true. And yours?
Lahat ng tao, lahat ng tao may kwento at lahat ng tao interesting.
That's true.
So, yun. Saka, yung feeling na don't be afraid to take the risk.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. At ikaw na baliktad mo yung mga sitwasyon tapos yun, nakabuo ka ng 2 scripts in the class. Is it in
Yung
production
isa-
already?
Yung isa, yes, magsisimula na kami.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Are you directing it, Kens?
I'm sorry?
Are you directing it daw?
Hindi pa. Hindi ko pa kaya. Wala pa ako doon. Siguro kung kasama ko kayong lahat, baka kayanin ko.
That's a support, no? Pero sino daw yung magdidirect ng material mo if ever?
Actually, at this point, yun pa ang pinagdidebatihan nila kung sino ang bagay na maging director doon sa material na yun.
Comedy, di ba?
Ito ba yung
comic,
yung
yes,
5 sila?
Ang ganda.
Yung 4. Yung road trip?
Yes.
But you have the ideal cast already. Your barkada, di ba? Carmina, Aiko, you. Sino pa isa?
Yes. Jelly.
Jelly de Belen. At least
Yes.
finally mangyayari na yan kasi ang tagal ng plano. Anyway, Keds, how are you preparing for the COVID virus community quarantine? Kasi pinag-uusapan namin to. Nung nalaman mong may ganong parang semi-lockdown sa Metro Manila or yung ganong sitwasyon, paano ka nag-react?
Ang una ko inisip si Quentin, syempre yung anak ko.
That's true.
Siyempre, inisip ko yung anak ko, paano yung pag-aaral niya, paano ang therapist, makakapasok ba yung therapist mula doon sa pupuntahan niya, papunta sa bahay, yung mga ganon. Matitigil ba ang therapy? Ano mga kailangan gawin? Baka may mga online na tutorial na pwede namin matutunan para yung maging part namin sa bata, para hindi matigil ang pag-aaral.
That's true. Now,
Dapat yung mga... Yung mga ganung bagay.
At yan yung mga bagay na natutunan natin habang tumatanda tayo. Kahit sa klase natin, no? It's not about us.
Yes.
It's now about other people and how we can help them. Sabi nga ni Sir Ricky kanina, yun nga, hindi tungkol sa boses natin na medyo nakakariwasa or na privilege, kundi yung mga taong yung boses hindi naririnig.
Actually,
Yun.
sa taping ako, when they announced na matitigil yung mga... Tapos yesterday, sa taping ako, na sinasabi nilang matitigil ang lahat ng tapings for a month, ganyan, walang taping. At ang unang naisip ko, kasi sila yung unang ma-apektan was the crew.
Si Bianca yun. Yeah.
Diba?
Naarawan, di ba?
Exactly. Lahat sila ganon. Miss Ken, paano yan? Sabi ko, oo. Di ba? Ano gagawin ko?
Totoo.
Paano nga naman? Kasi talagang lahat wala. And I told them pati event, lahat wala eh.
Totoo.
Sila yung mga freelance, di ba?
Totoo. So the more that we need to attend to them kasi nga yung mga pronouncements ngayon, parang sila yung hindi sinaalang-alang, di ba?
Exactly.
Kasi sila yung sumasakay ng MRT, LRT, di ba? Na kailangan may social distancing. Yung mga tipong ganon, wala naman sila mga kotse. Sila yung kulang ng mga supplies. Wala kang pangbili, di ba? Ng mga goods, sa mga groceries. Yung habang iba, nagkakawalaan na.
Habang kayo nag-hoard.
No, but Kens,
Bored daw siya na ng beer.
we have to see each other, but thank you for this time. Alam ko, you're doing something else pa, but, yun, we have to have a reunion.
Yeah.
Oh, well, kailangan i-organize and probably kahit isang simpleng celebration sa birthday ni Sir Ricky mismo. So, he's watching now. Can you greet him?
Happy birthday, Sir Ricky. I love you. Thank you. I miss you. Yung talagang doon. Talagang damang-dama ko yun.
And we miss you, Ken. See you soon. Maraming salamat.
See ya.
Salamat, Ken.
Be safe. Be safe.
Salamat. Thank you. And now for the last message, anything to calm the people and make them prepared. This being the last statement. We've said hopes for ourselves already, and now let's talk to the people watching and what na yung buhay pwede nating maapektuhan ngayon. Go fifth. At this very crucial and challenging times.
Actually, parang ang hirap din magsalita kasi
That's
parang
true.
ako
We're
kaya
struggling also.
Yes, oo. So parang stay safe na lang siguro. Talagang maghugas ng kamay and everything.
Mag-happy birthday.
Oo. Ako naghugas ako ng kamay no isang araw, kumakanta talaga ako. Pero syempre, mas tatagal kasi may kulot ako eh. Kumakanta. Happy birthday. So, ayun, ano na lang to you.
Tanong ng mga tao doon sa mga videos
sa cubicle pa naman yung sa shoot.
Ikaw na ba yung sidekick talaga ni Alex Gonzaga? It works well, ha? Nakakatawa kayong dalawa. Pero if there's anything that you fulfill, ayun, parang yun yung nakaka-lighten ng mood yung ginagawa niya ni Alex.
Salamat.
Salamat.
Love ko lang rin talaga siya dahil ako parang pareho kami ng humor in a way. So
So sa mga
nagkakaintindihan
taong
kami.
nakakakita sa iyo ngayon at wala ka namang date, kung pwede kang
kung meron, just send it to bookfifth@gmail.com.
Okay, good.
One by one whole body. At drone shot.
Jay, ikaw go. At this point, what?
Ako parang ang dami na nag-hoard, ang dami na gano'n. Isipin lang natin na may mga kababayan tayong walang kakayanan na bumili
That's
ng
true.
So,
That's
siguro kung
true.
meron tayong mga kasambahay o mga kapitbahay na tingin natin walang kakayanan, isipin, magkaroon tayo ng social conscience na sana makibahagi tayo.
That's true. Brad, any reminder for the people like watching?
I think it's just the hand washing and not touching your eyes and all that kind of stuff. It sounds so simple, but then I just realized that it's really hard not to touch your face.
That's true.
And then
I just
you,
did it now, right?
and then
That's
you
right.
forget what you're touching. I mean, we bring a mask, but then we realize the mask is just on the table, but what's on the table?
That's
Like
true.
all these kind of things. And then wash your phones. Like we don't realize how much germs are on your phone. as well, right?
Yes.
And hand washing, no?
Hand washing, yeah. People are obsessed over alcohol hoarding, but I read it's really not as effective as hand washing.
Yeah.
Mas hand
Yes,
washing
iba pa
talaga.
rin talaga yung hand
Just wash your
washing.
hands with soap, yeah. And just what Jay said. I mean, the hoarding is terrible. I mean,
That's
yeah,
true.
I saw this viral photo of the lady hoarding 2 shopping carts of chicken. or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's bad, but maybe we also need to understand maybe he's
Where they're
doing
coming from, yeah.
Maybe where she's doing it to feed people. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, but
But let's think beyond ourselves. Yun
Yeah,
yata
exactly.
talaga, yun
Yes.
yata yun.
Of course.
And lalo na the needy, the people
Yeah.
who need us.
Yeah.
Bianca, ikaw.
Yung observe sanitary precautions, be informed, but also maybe this is the best time to help people and to
That's
support
true.
people
That's
and
true.
then stop the selfishness because this virus is an equalizer. Pag
That's true.
you protect yourself, but if everybody else is infected, wala kang lusot.
You get this feeling na parang it has brought us back to the basics. Parang it has slowed down our lives.
Yes.
Na tipong parang, back to basics, back to
Yes.
family
Okay,
tayo.
okay siya.
Yun
In
yung
a
ano.
way.
But then my final take, I got from G3. If you know G3 San
Yeah,
San
yeah,
Diego.
I know her.
Ang ganda ng pinost niya kahapon, yung sabi niya, social distancing can lead to emotional isolation. Oo, for huggers like us and people like, na may personal relationship, parang ang hirap din. That's why it's so important for us to show up for each other where we can. This is an opportunity for us to reevaluate our everyday routines, productivity, spending habits, totoo yan, and how we continue to consume to focus on what really matters. Take a breath, stay present, and live with intention. So much of our doings have been canceled. Crisis, we learn the power of community. If there's anything, yun nga, thank you for that community we saw kung ibabalik natin dun sa klase natin. And then, na again, no, it's not like our teacher, it's not about us, it's about other people who need us at this point. So, thank you. Well, what a way to have a reunion. It's too bad like we can't have one big party, but this is a good representation. And then again, Motel Akasha will be back.
Motel Akasha is still showing.
There, yes.
I don't know
hanggang 8 o'clock sa mga sinehan kasi curfew na starting tomorrow.
But there's a clarification daw from MMDA. You can reach out to them na parang it's a suggestion.
Encouragement lang sa mga malls para,
they apparently does not have
the power. Pero ang sinabi lang, yung may basic goods or basic necessities yung i-open. Pero, well, decision pa rin ng mga malls. Pero ang since may curfew ng 8 o'clock to 5, meaning wala ng tao halos.
Pero yun nga the curfew parang
LGU pa rin. Okay, so since kung nandun pa sa theater, strike catching, Motel Akasha, output by our classmates, and then yung the tapes
March 18.
Streaming on I1.
Yay!
Samuel B. and Yasi Pressman.
Yan, ang ganda. And Jay, ang work in progress.
Manila
in April. And then, ang walang kasarian.
Walang kasarian ng Digmang Bayan.
Oy, claim na natin, sana kasama sa PPP.
Yes.
Oy, sasama mo ha. Okay, game. Ikaw naman.
Na lang, sa muli this year na yan. For sure.
Kasi may 4 days pa.
Tapos nagdidege na lang sa mga sponsors ko. Jing Money Salon, Faces and Curves.
Ang ganda, diba? Yun wala. The power of celebrity, diba? And then, website and wala kasi sa YouTube channel.
Follow nyo na lang ako Instagram, Pip Solomon, tsaka sa Twitter.
So, ano yung ideal man na kailangan apply sa'yo?
Man ba dama?
Gay guy.
On that note, let's be relevant and continue being relevant. See you next week or kung ano mang platform, magkita-kita ho tayo at magpatuloy tayo mag-level up. See you!
Yay!
Yay!
Birthday!
Huwag kang mangamba, di ka nag-iisa. Sasamahan kita saan man magpunta. Ika'y mahalaga sa aking mga mata. Minamahal kita. Minamahal kita. Tinawag kita